Morning. Well, a couple of my posts did not come through, and I apologize for that. But I went on a road trip into the Montana wilderness, and when I tried to post my videos, I discovered that they actually had not gone through because I didn't have the service that I needed. I'm a little bit of a tech tart. Those people that know me and love me know that fact about me. And that's just the way life is. And speaking of the way life is, this morning I got so much information about sadness and depression and feeling like everything is hopeless. And I understand. My cats are playing in the background, so if you hear noises, it's because they're being a little bit rambunctious. Now that I'm home, they are happy. And let's go back to the feeling of sadness and despair. How to tell someone, how to tell you that when you're feeling these incredible, overwhelming feelings that nothing can ever get better, that it actually does get better, and that the very fact that you help yourself get better and that you create life a little bit at a time to become better and better. And the old adage, I've got several people that are in recovery and they work on 12-step programs, and so that old saying of one day at a time really is accurate. And I would recommend, I don't care whether you have an addiction or whether you don't have an addiction, 12-step programs can help the mind work its way through all of those difficulties. And it does take effort. It does take work. People say misery loves company for several reasons, and one of them is that having people around you that understand that feeling and discomfort is comforting in itself. That, hey, somebody understands me, and these other people that caused the problem for me don't understand me. But what people do is about them. And owning it and making it yours is what causes you the difficulty and depression, etc. Expecting somebody else to fix problems, fix you, or love you the way that you expect to be loved when they aren't capable of that. What you need to learn is to adjust the people in your life and not try to recreate people to become something that they're not. You have to accept certain people for what they are and how they are and who they are, and understand that they see the world from a different viewpoint. And that is such a hard lesson to understand, because we let people affect us. And that depresses us, because we want to be loved by certain people, then we don't get the love the way that we expected. And that is where most of people's depression comes from, is the feeling of being unwanted or being unloved, or people being unkind or feeling used, etc. But taking back your power, understanding that you've got that inside, and that it takes little steps to recreate your life and move other people over to the side or out of your life. It doesn't mean you have to be mean or angry or unkind. You're learning to come out of this depression and these negative feelings. But if you just surround yourself with people that feel that way because it's comfortable, it's just going to make life worse and worse and worse. You have to stretch yourself and keep bringing people in and learning from those experiences until you've got people around you that uplift you on a regular basis, and you uplift them And it's not relying on them. It's creating a more empowering environment for yourself. So expecting a different result from the same people in your life, it's not, it doesn't work that way. You have to work on you, and that takes time. But don't give up, because it can be amazing. And once you pull through it, knowing that you've done it once and that you've done it again and again, and you might say, what's the point if you have to keep doing it over and over again? But each time it gets better and better and better. I can't explain it any better than that, but I know you're hurting today. And I know that it's difficult. But you need to, the first thing you need to do is fill your mind with better information, and not just with things that are comfortable because they're so similar to where you are. That doesn't help you. You've got to stretch yourself. It will be all right. You can come through this. You believe in you, and that is the most important thing that you've got to do. You've got to believe in you. All right? You can do this. You got this. Seriously. And you will find love. It might not come where you expect it or where you want it. It might not be romantic love. It might not be family love. It might not be, child love. It might not be parental love. It might not be the love that you want it to be. But you start giving and accepting love, and then you will find love comes to you. You got this. You really do. Have a great day. Or try.